Alright guys, so welcome on in. I thought I'd make a quick video since I'm introducing the character creation to a viewer, but this is what it's like making a new character in Lord of the Rings Online in 2025. As you can see here, I do have everything unlocked. For some of you, you will not have access to everything, but that is completely okay. I just want to do a rundown of what the options are, what characters, what races, and yeah, just decide for yourself or what you think. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a variety of different races you can pick from. So you've got men, high elves, dwarfs, stadaxes, river hobbits, elves, and beornings. At this stage, if you want to play either stadaxes or river hobbits, you do still need to unlock those with premium currency. Over on the side here, you have all your different classes. Beornings, burglar, brawler, captain, champion, guardian, hunter, lawmaster, mariner, minstrel, runekeeper, and warden. And if you want to play as a mariner or a brawler, you need to unlock those classes as well. So what we're going to do, I think I want to make a river hobbit mariner, just because, why not? So when you select your race, you will see down here, it gives you a description of said race, and then it will show you a bunch of different perks you have. So as a river hobbit, I will have slippery like a fish, which gives me improved agility. Seclusion breeds suspicion, which means I have less will. Hardy Holbitlan, which means I get some extra health, extra morale. Swimmer gives me frost mitigation, and I also have daggers, and this means that no matter whatever class I pick, my character will be able to use daggers. And you can see over here, it tells me the burglar class, for example, is an advanced class. It is a support role, and then it gives me a description of what the gameplay is. There's also a slight blurb about the lore behind burglars, and you can see down here the inspiration for the class. In this case, Bilbo Baggins, who accompanied Thorin and company on their quest to the Lonely Mountain. So what I said I was going to make is a river hobbit mariner. You can see the mariner is an advanced class. They are an offense and support role. And then it says mariners are confident melee fighters who wield swords deftly to challenge the forces of evil. Mariners have an innate sense of the flow of combat and use their balance to adjust their fighting style to best fit the moment. Mariners also know how to use combinations of individual movements to create powerful skill chains. In fellowships, mariners can use shanties to coordinate and motivate their allies, as well as craft strange concoctions to confound and disrupt foes. The lore behind mariners is that they are resourceful combatants, capable of using strange devices as well as their surroundings to aid them in battle. This class is inspired by Arundel, who alone among men successfully sailed to the uttermost west to plead for aid of the Valar. And you can also toggle between male and female race characters. I'm going to stick with a male. Alright. You get to pick your origin for your character. River hobbits only have the option of Mist Hollow, but if you're playing a different race, you will have multiple options here. And you can see here it tells me some lore about where I come from, and it gives me some naming guidelines to my character. In this case, river hobbit men still use the olden names of their kind, drawing an ancient Celtic and Germanic tongue. Some examples are Ethelmar, Cadvan, Gerbold, etc., etc. And it gives you some prefixes and suffixes. I'm just going to be naming my character. I usually go with Gan or Ganto because of my namesake, my gaming namesake being Gantoran. So we're actually going to Ganto Buckler. Alright, you can also see when I have a character name, I can either type my own or randomize it, and it tells me where my starting tutorial is going to be. The default starting location for a river hobbit is a quick Mist Hollow instance. Before the Shadow is with the Before the Shadow content that allows me to start in the town of Mosswood. And then if I've played as this race or this class before, you get the option to skip the tutorial if you are a man or hobbit, or an elf or a dwarf. It does not include river hobbits. Over on our right, we have customization options for our characters. Over here, you can pick through presets for your customization options. However, I'm not using a preset. I'm making my own character. So we're going to go through these different steps. You can see there are different body types. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see how my physique changes a little bit depending on which one I pick. I'm going to go for bulky shoulders. Height. Height can be adjusted for river hobbits. I'm going to be sort of tall. Not the tallest I can be though. Okay. You can change your skin color. You can pick any of these options in here. Head shape. Yep, let's go for that one. And then there's all these variation options as well. So you can change the width, you can change the height of things, scale of your brow. If I zoom in, you can see it a bit better. Can change the height of my ears, change how far apart they are, what angle they're on, how big they are. Then we go into face. Now you can change your complexion. There's a few different options you can go through here. I think I'm going to go with that one there. Details, freckles, scars, all that sort of thing. You can add another piece of detail if you want as well. More scarring or freckles or moles. I think I'm gonna just leave that blank. And then if you want your character to be all wrinkly, you can add wrinkles. You can add so many wrinkles. My character's not too old though, so we're gonna get rid of those. Okay, next up is the eyes. Green eyes for me. I like having green eyes. Don't know why, I just do. Change the height of those eyes, how far apart they are. You can also change the rotation as well. Then I can make them bigger. I can change how much eyelid I have showing. Sorry, I can change the angle of where my eyelids are. Alright, now we're going to go into here. My character doesn't really have any hair, so I'm going to change that because I like having hair. I feel like longer hair, but still sort of controlled. The nice thing is river hobbits have a lot of options. I do kind of like that one as well. Let's go back through. Let's go with that one. Why not? You can change your eyebrow type as well. Let's go with those ones. And then we can change our hair color to be whatever we would like. Going for more of a light brown this time, a paisley color. Your nose can be adjusted to make it higher. Can make it bigger or smaller. Change the position. There is a lot more customization options than what there used to be, this sort of stuff, and I do like that. There we go. Nose was a bit big for my liking. Change our jaw, change the height of that, the scale, chin height, the width of a chin, how deep it is as well. And then when it comes to the mouth, got different mouth options. Change the shape of your lips. Change the color of your lips. Position of your mouth, you can put it up high, you can put it down low. I'm gonna go higher. Change the scale. The corners, you can change where they sit as well. But yeah, those are sort of your options. And depending on what race you pick, those options will vary as well. The newer races, such as the River Hobbit and the Stout Axe, do have more options. They have been going through and giving more variety to the older races as well. So elves and high elves have had an update, men have had an update, and they'll probably do the same for normal hobbits and normal dwarves at some point as well. But yeah, as you can see, that's how you make a character. I now have a new River Hobbit Mariner, and I can't wait to jump in and start playing them. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Just a quick introduction to creating a character in Lord of the Rings Online in 2025. Thank you for watching.